What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Artist in Progress.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Rock on. Thank you for joining me once again this week on this week's episode of Artist in Progress. We're gonna have a special guest on later tonight. Her name is Taryn, and I apologize, I forget her last name because I'm so bad with names. But she'll be joining us here soon. And as usual, we have with us Brandon and Brian, Chaos Within, and Mantlebeard. And how are you guys doing today? How was your week?
Long camping weekend, we'll say.
Oh yeah, nice. Where'd you go?
Just over the border from us is Montrose Campground. My brother got one of these huge toy hauler trailers and wanted to get some use out of it, so we went there and played cornhole all weekend.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. What about you, Brian?
I worked all weekend.
Working.
I worked. Today was actually my first weekend day off.
Nice.
So I made some
Weekend
progress on some fun stuff. I played some video games. I worked on some art.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
bro.
Caught up on
Awesome.
I caught up on my script late last night, but yeah, I mean that was still part of my weekend.
Yes, we got all the scripts handed in for our upcoming project,
High fives.
which we'll have tons of details about coming out soon for those of you who are interested. I've been a very busy weekend. A lot of things have happened, but I am here, and I don't want to bring the mood down, but I'm here, and let's say that I'm happy to be here, hanging out with you guys for tonight. I obviously still got the family and stuff and all that other nonsense, but it's nice to get a break. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
yeah, for sure. So tonight we have our guest, Taryn. Welcome in.
Whoa, hello.
How are you tonight? How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Pretty
Good.
Well,
Thank you for joining us this week on our show, Artist in Progress, our little weekly vlog thing we do. We're super excited to have you. Brian's been talking a lot about you, so we're very excited. We're very excited to have you on.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
your audio
Absolutely.
sounds perfect.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
We'll have
That
to
is
get
not
her
Usually
stuff.
against me.
Yeah, that is not a slight toward any of us with our figuring out our audio problems every week. So Taryn, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about yourself, what you do, what you like to create and stuff like that, and we'll go from there.
Sure. Hi everybody, I'm Taryn Kazi. I live in North Carolina. Wow, it's the end of the day. North Carolina.
It's an accent.
And I live in Asheville, so like in the Appalachian Mountains, surrounded by cryptids and all kinds of fun, creative, weird people. So perfect for me. I started off doing like caricatures and things at Universal Studios in Florida, and then into California, and that's where I learned about the superhero project, where I currently am the creative director there. And
Wow.
I work with other artists like Brian to create really cool posters for kids around the world, make them into cool superheroes. When I'm not doing my day job, I am working at this messy little desk over here, and I like to do all kinds of monster art, dog art, fun stuff like that, comic art, whatever I can get my grubby little hands on. So that's pretty much where I am right now.
Well, awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, it's nice to officially meet you. I watched your show you had where you had Brian on, little bits and pieces here and there. It seemed like it was a very very fun show, and I learned a little bit about what you guys have done and stuff, which Brian does not share. Brian, you need to share. You need to share.
Yeah.
You do. You need to share more, Brian.
I like to keep
Yes.
secrets. That's always good for being an artist, is keeping secrets.
He's like the James Bond of art. Instead of a gun, he's holding his pencil. Well, Taryn, we already got some comments. You already have a fan. Augie here says he thinks he's in love.
Oh, okay. You're gonna make me blush.
Oh, not as much as he's blushing right now, I'm telling you.
Very fun and impressive. Thank you for tuning in, Augie. We appreciate you, man. It's nice to have you come back this week. He says, wow, you seem super cool. I'm glad the guys got you on. Well, we're super excited as well. We get to learn all about Taryn, and we're going to talk about some stuff. Taryn, why don't you talk about like when you got into art, and like, do you do this full time, or is this kind of like a thing you do on the side, or?
Let's see. When I was little itty baby, I was really obsessed with like Disney cartoons, things like that. I watched a lot of Dexter's Lab. So Gendy Tartakovsky, is that right? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's the man. And then getting into Disney, looking at Glenn Keane's work, things like that, but also like live action movie posters. So Drew Struzan, he did like the Indiana Jones and Harry Potter, Star Wars posters.
Yeah.
Like that crew was my bread and butter, and that's who I kind of grew up on. I was there during the golden age of deviant art. I don't know if anybody here. Yeah. Deviant art was that place, and learned a lot from artists on there. But I wanted to do like Marvel comics. I wanted to draw the Hulk. I wanted to draw Beast Boy, anything like that. At some point, I think I wanted to take my little alto saxophone and do like movie soundtracks, but I sucked, guys. I it was horrible. My saxophone skills were not there. Lots of honking and squeaking, and I was like, not for me. Okay.
That's like Brian over here with psychiatry, right, Brian? You're like, this isn't really my thing.
Yeah, I have a little bit of ADHD when it comes to careers. I'm focused on something, and it's like, oh, what's that? Oh, wait, I'm going this way now.
That's kind of the way as being a creative, right? Like you get kind of hyper focused on something, and you want to try something new. Oh,
yeah. It's we're almost always trying something new as far as a medium or something goes, you know.
Yeah.
Except for sculpture. Sculpture doesn't work for me.
You can't not a sculpture person, no.
I can't do 3D, guys. I can do 2D. I can kill it, but
I used to do sculpture stuff many years ago. I think the only reason that stopped me from getting into it is how expensive it is to buy clay all the time.
What are you talking about? I got like I got like the whatever model magic like Crayola stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, I have not been in tune with the newer sculpting stuff in the last 10-15 years, so maybe I'll give it another try someday. Although I do sculpt on my tablet sometimes.
There you go.
It's fun to mess
That's
around.
cool. I would love to learn how to do that. Do you use like ZBrush or Maya, or what do you use?
I use Nomad Sculpt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never heard.
It's available. It's available on Apple and Android devices and Windows now. So
Awesome.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a really neat little program. So I'd check it out if you're ever like, hey, I think you can test with it for free, and then it's like $15. It's really
that might be my next hyperfixation. Who knows?
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, considering like the outrageous price of like ZBrush to get a license for that is insane. I remember back in the day pirating all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We all
that might be coming back.
Pirated. Yeah. Pirating? You think so?
Probably. Yeah. I mean, like with Adobe kind of stuff. I mean, we got some free stuff, but Adobe is just going crazy.
Yeah. Got to Augie says, I'm really am in love here. I'm not being funny. We love you, Taryn. Instant fans. Can't wait to see you draw. That's awesome. So I got all her social links are in the description if you want to go give her a follow for sure. I forgot. I feel like we missed a question here. Do you do art are you art full time, or are you do it part time?
So as the creative director for the superhero project, I'm mostly in emails, honestly. So 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I'm communicating with artists in that way. Unless there are like poster feedback things that need to be changed. So then I get to hop into my like Procreate or something like that, and I get to send back a few little sketches and go, let's change the nose, guys. I think this needs to be a little bit smaller. Or what if you moved the superhero name to the top? So working on composition as well. And then when I clock out at 5, I get to hop onto my iPad or onto trying to work more on traditional mediums now to get away from the screen a little bit. And I do have a studio space, gallery space here in town. So doing art pretty much, it feels like full-time, I think. Like by day, a creative director, by night, full-time artist. And if I'm not doing that, I'm just chilling, watching movies with my dog. So
nice.
And she does interviews too.
I do.
Yes, that's cool. That's very cool. So I guess
let me jump in a second and say
go ahead.
for the creative director part that Taryn does with giving feedback, she's fantastic. Like she was great at keeping me in line, correcting some of the things that I completely missed, and fixing some of my color faux pas that I made.
Yeah, get it together, Brian. Jeez.
I know.
Yeah, jeez,
I'm
Brian.
learning. I'm just learning. I'm an artist in progress. What can I say?
Yeah, exactly.
It's intimidating because I didn't take any courses or anything to be a creative director or to be a professional critiquer. That was my least favorite thing to do in college was, okay, guys, we're going to critique everybody's pieces. I would try and sink back into the corner. I didn't want to say anything. So my boss, Lisa, she's like, why don't you help the artists with this? You know what to do. You know what you would do to fix this. Talk to them. And it became much easier, especially because artists are cool people and they're all very friendly and very nice. So it made my job incredibly easy, and now it's no problem.
That's cool.
That's awesome. So how did you get into what you do now?
I did caricatures at Universal, and that in itself was quite a weird job. You meet a lot of characters doing caricatures. For those of you watching who don't know what that is, it's like drawing silly people in a silly way, like you see at theme parks and stuff. Yeah. You grow a thick skin in that job because people will tell you to your face that looks horrible, or like, that's not me. I had someone tear up a caricature in front of me and walk out, and I was like, cool.
Wow.
Moving on.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah.
And then you have to draw in all kinds of weather. It could be raining, hurricane coming, whatever. And people are like, hi, how much for 2 people in black and white? So through that job, I got to meet my friend Ken, and I saw him working on something one day. I said, what is that? And he goes, oh, it's a poster for the superhero project. And so I asked him about it, and that's how I started volunteering. I think I volunteered for like 2 years before Lisa, the founder and CEO, was like, hey, I have a full-time position available. Would you like to be that person? And I said, yeah. So it was I was so lucky.
Yeah.
Worked out really nice.
That's awesome. Now does doing the directing part, does that drain you from the art part?
Luckily, no. And I don't know about you guys. I'm not sure what you guys do full time or during the day and when you do your artwork, but answering emails and things, like most of my job is not art. Yeah. Like actual me drawing. Right. That definitely helps me keep my energy up for creativeness after work.
Yeah, I would almost think that would be almost more energizing to create art, because I was looking over some of the pieces that Brian shared with us on the website and stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is really cool. Like, you could pick out different styles. I'm like, that's really cool. I like the way that person did that. So that's kind of cool. That's really neat.
It's very inspiring, and you see a lot of people who have way different styles and way different attempts at how to take a brief and make it into something complete you wouldn't even think to do, and you're like, oh my gosh, they added like a motorcycle part to that broom to make the two combined, and it works weirdly. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Get those creative.
That's awesome.
Flowing.
Nice. Let's see, Brian, you got anything? I'm catching up on.
I was just shocked. Like, I thought I had a handle on just how many posters were made in 2025. And I went back and looked, and I was like, nope, I'm not there. Nope. And it was just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I was like, holy man, I didn't realize that many posters. They're all like fantastic. You can look at different compositions, like you said, different styles. It's amazing. It was just like so many of them were just stopping and going, I love this one, zooming in, and yeah, that was just wild.
It's cool that I get to talk to these cool people all the time, and like,
Yeah, that's awesome.
could you draw with us? And also, how's your dog? But when I first started at the Superhero Project, we didn't have a way for artists to connect to each other. I didn't know who else was there, and so, like you said, like I could scroll through all of the gallery and go, this person did a poster? Oh my gosh, wait, Brian Cassinger did a poster? What? Oh my goodness. So that's why I opened up the Discord for the Superhero Project artists, and that way we can all connect continuously on some other platform.
I got a quick question about that. Because I was looking through a bunch of them too, and I noticed all the different styles. Do you, when I saw that Lisa talks to a bunch of the kids too, do you match an artist to the child and what it is, or how do they go about it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a great question. And yes, actually, the short answer is yes. We have an assignment calendar that's up for artists, so that if we know we've got like some interviews with kids coming up, we'll open up a couple spots in our calendar. Artists can sign up for it, and then when the interview is done, when Lisa has finished talking to each kiddo, and we get those interview notes brought together and like reference photos of each kid, then I will take a look at the artists who have signed up that week. And depending on the style that they have, or like their specialty, like if they are really good at drawing horses and someone's asking for a unicorn, I go, oh my gosh, Brenda, would you like to draw this poster? And like assign that to her. And if there happens to be somebody that I know of that I've had someone draw for us in the past that I was like, oh my God, wait, this is a Spider-Man theme. Oh my gosh, Josh would be perfect for this one. And then I'll specialty reach out and go, hey, we've got a special one here I think you would love. So I do try as much as I can to cater to each artist and to each of the child's requests to make sure that it's a really special connection.
Right, it does.
These
They all
are
look
really
great.
cool.
Well,
Yeah, these are really
piggybacking on that question. Like when you have an artist for the first time and you don't really know their style, how do you pick?
How do I pick?
Yeah.
We do ask new artists to submit like a portfolio, whether that's just their Instagram page, which honestly is the easiest thing in the world to look at. So if anyone's applying for things, definitely use your Instagram page because websites can be so finicky and they load strangely. But I'll take a look at their style there. It's also the most recently updated, as I've found. And
I couldn't remember if I had done that. I guess I did.
Brian, you're in, man. You're already in.
I've already been exposed.
Yeah.
Don't sweat it. You're already part of the club.
With them?
But I'll just take a look at their portfolio, and sometimes artists who sign up might be students, or they might be a little bit less experienced than we'd like, and in that case I will have to send them a very nicely worded email that says thanks but no thanks.
Right.
Yeah. That's
It
awesome. Brian, how long have you been drawing with them?
I think I started, I want to say, a little bit earlier than this last year. So maybe like May, early summer or something. I think that's when I kind of started reaching out and stuff.
I think so.
Brian, you and I got to talk more, man. What's going on? I'm just baffled. Like the psychiatry thing, I didn't know about you. All these things I'm learning about Brian through the show. It's insane.
That's really what the purpose of this show is. That's really
it's to connect us better.
Diving deep into Brian's past.
To be better buddies.
Just to attest to like a lot of the kids that are in there, and I don't know if you ever watched any of the previous episodes that we've done, but I know me and Brian have talked about like at conventions when we have certain people that like say they're autistic or just really shy that come up to the table. I like to get those people to open up more than just like a normal nerd just walking by, so to speak. It just seems like a really cool thing to do and to interpret like how we would speak to them as that we can make them into something that they've always wanted to be is just very enticing to me. It's pretty cool.
You hit it exactly on the head, Brandon. That's like, and that's why a lot of artists do what they do with us at the Superhero Project, because they know that they have that special connection they can offer, using their artwork to help convey the hero that each of these kids, like, that they already are. And we offer a really unique and very positive way for kids to express themselves, kids and teens. So, I mean, if a kid is like lately diagnosed with autism or ADHD, or if they're in a hospital for some kind of cancer, leukemia, things like that, we're there to be that really positive ray of sunshine. Like, hey, we know stuff is not going great for you right now. Let's talk about some fun stuff that you like. And
Right.
we've noticed it helps tremendously to break down those barriers and help them talk. And
Absolutely.
so
Really cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's super awesome. Now, you kind of answered the question of how does someone get into working with the group here. Now, how do you get in touch with like these kids and stuff like that? Where do they come from? I guess where are we looking to get in touch with them and like help them out in some way?
Their
James,
parents,
they come
James.
from all over. We have,
Okay.
I think we've spoken to, when this first started, when the superhero project first started, it was just Lisa, just solo. She used to do this outside of her normal job, so she would do it in her off hours. And she would go to the local hospital in Ohio, and she'd like sit down and actually talk to kids in the children's wing of the hospital. When COVID hit and we started to go remote, we realized that was an even better thing because we can reach kids from all over the world. So we've talked to kids in Africa, Australia, India, France. Oh gosh, so many different countries, and artists as well. We like the fact that a lot of artists who apply, if there's somebody, like recently we had another kid from Mexico, and I was like, oh my gosh, this other artist is from Mexico. Let's get them connected.
Awesome.
So it's really cool to see that. We still don't have an artist from Antarctica. That's our last one to check off the list. So if anybody
That's
here
cool.
knows anybody in Antarctica, let us know.
Yes, Bam says pretty sure they're from Earth. Yes, I would have guessed that. Yeah, I would have guessed they were
Like,
from Earth. I mean,
yeah,
we're not going to
you know,
alien planets and being like, hey, what kind of alien characters do you want drawn here? But it's really cool. So there's kind of like there's kind of a little bit of an application process, but you also are physically reaching out to different places. Is that how that works?
Correct. Yeah. A lot of this goes by, it spreads by word of mouth. If there's a child in the hospital for like a heart surgery, things like that, they're usually part of other heart communities, and they'll share the poster with that community, and then we suddenly get this influx of families who've seen us on our website, and they're like, my child. So that is the biggest thing we have right now. The hardest thing we have plenty of families, plenty of artists.
Yeah.
We don't have many donations. So that's typically how we stay afloat. So the hardest part for us is finding donors. But we still love doing what we do. Everything we do for these families is 100% free. And artists like Brian, they just do this out of the kindness of their hearts. So,
Brian,
you expect an email from me at some point.
Oh, good,
Definitely. I love getting involved in stuff like that. We used to do before COVID. I was part of a group where we used to create like coloring books for kids. So like the artist would draw the line work, and then the guy who was in charge of the group got them all printed and took them to hospitals, and then he'd send the files to anybody that also wanted to do the same. And we used to take them to hospitals. They kind of cut that off because of COVID, and they said you can't do this anymore because everything has to be like sealed. And I'm like, okay, well, so like sealed from the factory. I'm not sure how that's any different than sealed from someone's house, but so they kind of cut us off from doing that, and it stinks because I haven't really found many other opportunities to do something in that regard. And it's I guess not from a lack of trying, I should say. I've done my own little things here and there that, by myself, it's just one of those things. But it's great to be. It'd be great to be a part of something like that. It's just fantastic. And do you guys ever do like charity events or I mean, I'm sure, right? Lisa would be able to talk more to it. But
Sure.
what kind of things do you guys do? I guess to bring in some of those donations,
Well,
if you can speak to that.
I totally can. So we've already tried doing a coloring book as well. Whenever artists hand in their posters, we ask, hey, do you happen to have the line work handy on an 8.5 by 11? Because some of those kids might enjoy coloring in their own posters. So we created this collaborative coloring book 2 years ago. So we have a bunch of coloring books that we were able to send out and send to like hospitals and libraries and stuff like that. Every summer we have a superhero Sunday weekend at I'm remote, but my boss Lisa is in Ohio, so she can work with the local places there. There's an ice cream shop called Civic Scary Island, and they are so lovely. They host this really big event to help sponsor for the superhero project and
Very
raise
cool.
money for that. So we always have that every year. And at the end of the
Awesome.
year, we do something called Mighty Match. So we have matching donations met. Anybody who donates anything, we try to match it. So we do our best
Wow.
with those things.
Very cool.
We're
Very
a very
cool.
tiny team.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, you're doing great things. And any way that we can help. I don't know. I'm obviously Brian is involved already, and I'll definitely get involved at some point.
Yeah,
Brandon, I'm
me
sure he
too.
wants to as well. If there's anything we can do, even in our show, on our little show, if we can reach a couple extra people to help donate,
Sure.
I will absolutely would love to help in any kind of way that we can. So,
You guys are already
Absolutely.
doing
Yeah.
a magnificent job from this. Thank you so much. This is great.
yeah, no, yeah. Thank you for coming on. This is the kind of thing, and this is why we chose the topic for tonight is giving back to the community as an artist and how you can do that in different ways. So and
Bam's got a
obviously
question there too.
oh yeah, Bam says, do you hold auctions?
We did. We had an auction last year. We got quite a few cool prizes and things that were available, things that were donated to us. Some of the items that were auctioned off were like artist experiences. So I offered pet portraits because I love doing those.
Cool.
Ken, I think, offered to do caricatures for a family, things like that. So we have had auctions in the past. Those have been pretty
Yeah.
fun.
He also asked, is there a link to make a donation?
Heck yeah! If you go to shpkids.org/donations, that'll get you to the place you need to go.
Perfect.
Donations.
Yeah.
So there's I know you guys did like group art drawing kind of sessions. I don't know where that was, if that was on YouTube or what, but was that any of those for kind of raising money, or was that just for fun?
They started off as just for fun. They started off as me showing what it looks like to draw a poster and to get artists jazzed about
Okay.
it. Because
Yeah.
believe it or not, there was a time in the past we didn't have enough artists for all the kids
Yeah.
being asked to be drawn.
No doubt.
I know. I was like, we need more artists, and now we have like too many artists and not enough
Oh, wow.
time. But which is not a bad problem to have. And eventually, it turned into. At the end of the year, we'd have I would ask a bunch of our artists to come together. Brian, you were part of that. We drew on Magma together. I think the last one we had last year, we ended up raising. There was a fantastic donor who just swooped in and gave us like a big fat $500 at once. And
That's amazing.
we had special prizes and rewards for people if they donated a certain amount. So Kevin, who worked with us, we would do something really stupid on camera.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun, and I really hope we do it again this year. It was fun.
Nice.
I wonder if there's something like, I don't know what the process is behind the scene, but if there's something that, like, if we wanted, like, if our group wanted to do that and raise money for that, is there some kind of paperwork we got to do, or do we just kind of work out
I
some
don't
kind
think
of
there's a
arrangement?
paperwork, but if you guys do something and you let us know about it, I mean, because we're a 501c3 nonprofit, if anybody does any kind of donation like for us to us, we'll send you back a thank you and like a receipt so you can use that during tax season. So we'll be sure to get something for you. But no, it's just as if you want to go on Facebook and do like, hey, my birthday's coming up, let's do a thing for the superhero project. That's always a good avenue as well. We have a lot of
That's
Sounds like a cool idea.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, there's another project that I've been trying to get into. I just haven't had the chance because every time they post it, is also it's comic books for cancer. Where you can draw a comic blank as an artist, submit it, and then they auction it off, and all that money goes to help funds for cancer. I don't know if it's for kids specifically or just cancer in general. I don't remember. But there's lots
all around. They're good causes.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome. So there's lots of cool ways to get in trouble. Involved. Yes, it's fun getting into trouble. We're playing the game tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
That's another show.
Yeah, so that's right. we'll do some things. Taryn, and then I'm just gonna put this out there, and I think the guys would love this idea. If there's ever something later in the future, and you guys are like, hey, let's do some fundraising ideas, we would love to do like a live draw here on YouTube and like do an auction that for you guys. I think that would be super cool. A lot of fun. We do that kind of stuff all the time. Literally, it's going to be part of our segment going forward. Actually, is every other week we're gonna draw as a group and just kind of come up with an idea and draw it, and then like just give it away or sell it or whatever. So we would absolutely love to be a part of that. We know tons of other artists too. So
that would be stellar. Can I be involved? Can I
Yes.
draw?
yeah,
with you
yeah,
guys?
of course, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's part of the other thing that we love about this show is like we're connecting with other artists, and we're getting connected, right? Like we're hopefully, and we got some other people that have tuned in, like Tom and Amicon here, Bam, all these guys. They're all friends of ours, artists and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun, and this is the thing I love about the show. It's like we get to connect with awesome people. So
Yeah,
again,
we're
I know
all-
I've said it 100 times, but thank you for coming on.
Yeah, we're all pretty like-minded too. Like, there's been stories that we've all told that we've all related to, and all that. Like when he was talking about we should do a live draw, I had it literally in my head going, man, we know all these people, and we could fill this whole screen up with all the artist buddies we know, and just draw the whole time and do like the old Dick Van Dyke or the Tele donation thing that they used to do back in the day. We could do
Can we all
that.
dress up? Can we all dress up?
Yeah.
Somebody on the telephones. Yep.
I'm dressing up like Brian though, because we're the only ones with big beards.
I will too.
Listen, I shaved mine. Okay, shaved mine. Can't discriminate against beards over here.
There's an art jam where it's nice and calm, but also I want like an art attack, like an art fight, artist against artist first.
Yeah, that would be wicked cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. I do this thing for a Comic-Con. They have it I can't remember, it's 3 or 4 times a year they do it. And at every show, at the last day of the show, they do $1 ticket auctions, $1 tickets, and you can buy as many tickets as you like. And all of us artists that wanna go and draw live on stage, we all go draw live on stage. And then it's a lot of fun because we like draw with crayons and markers. Like that's it. It's like crayons and Sharpies, and it's a lot of fun. We just do something quick. We rip it at the end of the show, and it gets auctioned off, and that goes for the Children's Hospital in Pennsylvania. It's great. It's a lot of fun. I love
wicked cool.
love doing it. Yeah,
Dude,
and I love.
like that here in Charlotte for Heroes Con. I don't know if you guys have ever been
Oh wow,
to that.
okay.
I love that convention.
So yeah, that brings up another topic that we wanted to talk about. Brian had mentioned that you've attended before, and we have never been. We've heard a lot of great things, and we would love to go someday.
Well, you guys, field trip next summer.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We would love to go, even just to attend. I know it's a little bit far for some of us, but yeah, that'd be a lot of. I've heard great things about the show. I've been trying to get in the last year. And have 2 years, I should say, and have not gotten a chance to get in. It's usually very like, I'm usually too late to the application. It's like, it's already, I'll tell you, it was already sold out. But
Dude, I've got a good in with
tell us about
Carla. I'll put in a good word for you if you want. Yeah,
please do.
I will.
Yeah,
I will.
that would be great.
Yeah. No, Carla's fantastic. She's the organizer. Oh, Brandon, we lost you. Heroes Con, fantastic. I think I tried my first year 4 or 5 years ago, and that's back when I was doing predominantly dinosaur art, and I was like fresh little new baby, wanted to try out conventions for the first time. So I had like the wire grid set up, and I had these little stupid little fake leaves and stuff, and I tried to put all of my prints up with like little clipper hanger thingies. It looked really garage sale, but I was like, I did it. It's my first convention.
Very nice.
And it was really cool. I met so many great people. Everybody there was an absolute stranger, but by the time I left, I knew over 100 people. They were all so nice.
That's phenomenal. This was at Heroes.
Heroes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Heroes was your first con. So
Yeah.
all these other shows are going to be like, easy. easy peasy to the win to you.
Like
I've
attended
I've
other
been told
cons.
Heroes is pretty big. Yeah, it's a
What's
it's a
that?
pretty big show.
It is. It's a pretty big show, and it just seems to get bigger and bigger. They really do their best not to increase ticket prices as the world
Oh, that's
explodes.
great.
So
Yeah.
Okay, good.
good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's been good. And as I've continued through the Heroes Con every year, kind of a thing, I now know people well enough that I can request to be next to them, and so it's like. It's a whole friend group. Hi guys, I
Right.
got us bananas. Does somebody need some more Capri Sun? Like it's just a really happy little block party.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it's always a great time when you're with other people that you already know, and you get to hang out pretty much the whole weekend, right? Like if there's a lull at the show, you get to just kind of hang out and chitty chat.
Yeah, my sibling will come and help, like be my booth buddy and like take care
nice.
of stuff. And if
That's
they get
cool.
tired, they'll take the yoga mat underneath the table and just take a
Oh
nap.
yeah.
And they really enjoy sticking their arm out sometimes and like grabbing people's ankles.
My kids do that at shows.
Yeah,
All the
mine too.
Scare the heck out of people. Literally, exact same thing. I'll set up a yoga mat under the table, and the kids will just play under there and hang out under there, watch their tablet or whatever they do, and then just randomly they'll start playing, and then people are like, oh, there's a little hand on the table. Like, it scared me.
Yep.
You guys gotta stop scaring my customers. You're gonna
Have you
scare them away.
Have you guys ever done con bingo? So like,
Oh no.
if a convention is slow or if you're having a hard time connecting with people or anything like that, you come up with con bingo. So you make a little bingo sheet on the pamphlet for the event, and you can make things that are like two Spider-Men pointing at each other, or hashtag drive-by if somebody like farts as they walk by your table and they drop like a stink bomb. And if those things happen, you get to cross them off. And when you make bingo, you just have a little celebration. But at the end of every convention, I have at least 10 tables who are like texting me going, I got a hashtag drive-by, and I'm like, ooh, cross that off the list. It's
That's
a good way to connect as well. So,
That's awesome. I never thought of that. That is so creative. I love it. That's
I know
hilarious.
that we would do that.
Yeah,
Me,
dude,
you,
that would be
Matt,
so much fun.
James.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
next time.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you so much for that. Con bingo, everybody. Con bingo. We're gonna come up with our own artist in progress con bingo cards, and you can download them.
Yep.
That is
Each
a,
one's
and
randomized.
if you want to donate, all donations will go to the superhero project. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I do want to show Taryn. I do want to show off your work. So let me share your Instagram if that's okay.
Oh, sure, go for it.
All right.
Y'all are so prepared. Here I am on my
Yeah.
laptop. My desktop computer is no longer hooked up to the internet. I was like, I hope this works.
Oh man. All right. Let's see if my. That's not working. Why is that not working? None of the buttons are working. So we'll just put on Spotlight. So yeah, here's Taryn's Instagram. I'm gonna shrink it just a little bit. There we go. You can see a little bit bigger. I love what you're doing here. I like this is cool.
Oh, thanks.
I like that you've taken like your style and like I don't know. There's a term for this type of art, and I can't think of it right now. But you've
paper
like
cut. just apply.
yeah. There,
creative.
paper cutting.
Yeah.
This is so cute. I love it. I love it. This is awesome.
It's Laika. Do you know who Laika the dog is that went into space?
Oh no.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, it's a sad story, but
That's
she's
part of
so
our
cute. I
trivia.
love Laika. So I won't make a sad moment. This is a cute dog, but it was just because something fun I wanted to make to hang up in the gallery space that I have.
Yeah, I love it. It's
It's
adorable.
almost like a light box or something. It's
Well,
My
very-
brother would want that rocket.
Yeah, that's cute. That is cute
He's
as all.
44 years old. Loves Guardians of the Galaxy, but Rocket is his favorite.
Well, so that is also for the month. That's for this month. It's wrapping up soon, but it's Marvel month. So hopping on
I
that.
forgot about the Spider-Man contest they got
Yes!
going on right now. I'm like, any chance to draw another Spider-Man, and I have not gotten a chance to do it.
It's almost over. Still
Yeah.
got some time. That there is my wall. That's the wall that I have at Trackside Studios here in Asheville.
That's
So-
Very
awesome.
cool.
They're all of my like more traditional pieces.
These are awesome. I like that they're like on black, like painted on wood. That's very nice.
Oh, thanks.
That's Centaur.
Now,
is
do you
just incredible.
do you use brushes? Do you use acrylic paint markers, or what do you use for this?
Oh my gosh, you guys! Acrylic paint markers are the new thing. I love them so
Yep.
much.
I got a whole
Oh, they're
bunch of them.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just got I actually So I got a whole pack from TikTok Shop recently.
Me too.
And they have actually outperformed my Pascas when I was doing.
Wait. Do
I was
you have
doing
the
remarks.
ones that have like it's the black packaging with the red corner?
No, I have the trifold package.
Oh, okay. Because I also
Yeah,
got mine off the TikTok Shop once, and I was like, never again do I need anything else. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have another pack, but I didn't love the color. The color on the caps did not really match what they were.
They don't. They really don't.
Yeah.
It's like Ohuhu. They're great markers, but their colors don't match the caps.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I
It's
mean-
true.
They're getting better though.
Yeah,
Who's getting better? Their
I
new
love
premium markers are pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, these are awesome. I like these cutouts. These are super cool.
Oh, thanks. These ones were just for fun. I've had some folks
Made-
request
you-
commissions now, so those are even more fun. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt. This should be this should be like your thing. This is great. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, obviously, but these are awesome. I would buy one.
I think Banff
make
called
more
them.
art.
Banff called them relief. Is that what that is?
That sounds sounds pretty good.
I would
Yeah.
say
A relief?
that makes
Sure.
it really cool. It's better than
We're relieving the paper of its original form, I guess. I don't know.
when I hear paper cutout, I imagine using like those little kid scissors with the rounded tips and just cutting out construction paper at a
You
craft
almost
table.
have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some of that white paste.
Oh,
Yes,
gross.
there is a contest on Instagram. You got to go on Instagram. It's like you got to hashtag Spider-Man or something.
It's
I can't
Marvel
remember
Month.
exactly what it is.
If you look for Marvel,
Marvel Month. Okay. Marvel.
That's
Month.
the
Guess what I'm doing right now then.
I know.
Ha ha ha. Yeah. So these are really. Oh, this is awesome.
Oh, there's some monster stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love
Character
love
design.
monsters, you
Awesome.
guys. This is Summerween right now. I got
Summerween,
Gomez,
nice.
Morticia. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's great. I love
And then
that.
Fester and Debbie, I think, are coming up next. I used to be really scared of horror movies, and then something snapped in me, and I was like, no, you know what? I'm totally untapped. I need to tap more into these monsters and, fun things.
I love how you have
these are
like these
cool.
more crafty kind of aspect to your art. Like we spend so much time
Yeah.
just doing like, flat print kind of stuff, and these
Right?
are all things that you can like really get your hands around and
Yes, I like a tangible
Yeah.
product. I like,
Yeah.
or just project. I like being able to, I don't know, make things that pop out. If I could make a
Little European
pop-up book,
bums drawn on paper.
yeah.
Yeah,
But see,
pop-ups are cool.
All it takes is just
I just saw a video the other day.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh,
Well, I was just gonna say I just saw a video the other day, like the world's largest pop-up book.
I think I saw that too.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, and pet caricatures. I've been doing a lot of pet caricatures these days, which is way easier than human caricatures.
Dude, that Chucky's is funny.
Thank you.
This is great.
Dude, I think I have a couple bags left. Do you want one?
That'd be awesome to have.
Yeah,
So cool to
Yeah,
have
he's-
that.
that's awesome.
And
Is,
then
that, is that something you often sell as like bags and stuff like that too?
I wish, man.
That-
I have the hardest time marketing myself, and that is something I have to work on.
Wait,
Right.
Yes.
can you spotlight that Zatanna? I love drawing Zatanna.
She's so cool. There's
Yeah.
this one gentleman that was from last year's Marble Month.
That's so
There's
cool.
this
Nice.
one gentleman
I
who's
like
a
it.
returning client. He loves Zatanna drawings and things like that. So thanks
awesome.
to him, I get to draw her a bunch.
I
Yeah,
like that
that's
she's at a
wicked
birthday
cool.
party. I love the story here. This is great. These are awesome.
You'll
Love it.
notice in most of my drawings, I don't have backgrounds because
Ah, that's
oh,
cool.
I remember that one. That
So cool.
one blows my
That
mind.
is really cool. And speaking of this one, right? Like, has anybody seen the new trailer for Avengers?
no.
I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to spoil the trailer, but has anybody seen it?
I think
No.
I have. I think I have.
No.
Yeah.
Taryn, have you seen
I
it?
know what I have to go look up when we're done.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You haven't seen it yet? It's
No.
all over the internet.
I
All right,
am
I'm not
purposely
spoiling the
watching
trailer.
it.
Okay,
I heard-
here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, don't watch the spoiler if you want nothing absolutely spoiled for you. Or I shouldn't say. Don't. I called it exactly how it is. Don't watch the trailer if you want nothing spoiled. But you're gonna come across it. Someone's gonna spoil it for you. But I would recommend watching the trailer. But
I'll turn Facebook off.
Yeah.
You've got until December to
just
do
do that
that,
anyway.
man.
Listen, just to explain why I'm not watching this trailer is because I did the same thing with Spider-Man Brand New Day. Watched the first one, I was like, wait, if I watch the rest of it, they've been known to spoil the entire movie through a trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I stopped.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I heard that dropped today, I was like, nope, I'm going to wait until the movie comes out and I'm going to watch it.
Do you remember when
Yeah.
they leaked that photo of all 3 Spider-Men in one shot?
Yeah. And then when Andrew Garfield said, no, I'm not in it.
Yeah, good cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I have this problem now that is new because of AI, and I won't realize that I'm watching something I'm actually watching until I realize that, oh, this isn't AI.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I usually I'll watch the AI and be like, oh, that's awful, it's terrible. But now it's like it's hard to pick out because AI is so it's gotten really good, unfortunately.
It's gotten really
And it's like, and then I'll look down and I'll be like, oh, Fandango posted this. Shit, this is real. Pardon my French. I'm like, God dang, it's ruined the whole trailer. And I'm like, didn't even realize what I was watching. But, yeah. Man, if you're going to have to watch it, dude, you'll have to watch it.
Bam, go to bed.
All right, so let's hop into our trivia, and then we're gonna berate Taryn with more questions. No, I'm just kidding.
I have a few.
I was like, oh, okay, here we go, man.
Yes.
Woo.
All right, wonderful. All right, let's hop into the trivia.
Let's see if we can all get zeros like every week.
Yeah. So, all right, so before we start the trivia here, just type your answer into the box. Just type A, B, C, or D, and it'll actually tally it up. If you add more information, it'll skip that whole comment.
And we're doing that too?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah. If you have
I
YouTube
can't
open
type
or whatever,
into
go for it.
Oh, it's YouTube? Oh, I'm going to do it. Hold on. Don't start it. Let me get on.
Okay, all right. Hold off for 3 seconds.
I'm tired of losing.
Vamp says, I've been a critic since 3 years old. AI is just another victim for me. That's hilarious. And I'll take this off so we can see us a little bit better.
And Elvira, yeah. Oh my gosh, heck yeah, she's so cool.
Yeah, your stuff is fantastic, by the way, Taryn.
Oh, thank you.
How long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing art in general, I guess? You can say your whole life, but that's a pretty cop-out answer.
It is a pretty cop-out answer. I think I really got into it in high school. High school because my art teachers and art club really incredibly successfully, inclusive and encouraging. So by the time I got to college and I was like, I'm going to be an illustrator. Yeah, that's when I went ham. So
Nice.
Yeah.
And what was that, 6 years ago?
You're so
Okay.
kind. I'm pretty sure that was almost 20 years ago now. I do.
Oh, wow.
believe, I think.
Okay.
Hang on. Wait. I graduated in 2013.
Oh, I
2013?
graduated in 01.
Wow. I graduated in 2009.
Oh, I'm older than you? Oh, boy, I better quit now.
Yeah, you are. All right, ready? We're ready to start, guys?
Yes.
All right. What does the name pterodactyl literally translate to in Greek? Is it A, a winged finger, B, toothless flyer, C, lizard dragon, or D, Steve from accounting?
Steve
Oh,
from
boy.
watching it.
I better not be wrong. It can't be D.
All right, we're waiting. Go ahead and put your comments in. Look, we got people coming in just for the trivia. But A, B,
Yeah.
C, or D, guys, whatever answer you want to select. Kelly, welcome in. How are you
Kelly,
today? Kelly likes the trivia part of the show, so I appreciate that you tune in, at least for the trivia. All right, ready? And hold on. Oh.
Yeah.
Winged finger. All right. Okay. Next question. Who originally created Devil Dinosaur for Marvel Comics? Was it A, Stan Lee, B, Chaos Within Studios, C, Jack Kirby, or D, Chris Claremont? Put your answers in the comments. She said, seriously, wow.
That's not, Brian, you got to tell Kelly, that's not a choice.
Unless I screwed that trivia question up, which is possible. That'd be funny if that wasn't what it was. Now everybody's going to believe it was Winged Finger.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good to me. All right, you guys ready? Drum roll, please. Jack Kirby.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You would not believe that, right? This was a good one because I thought it was misleading. Because specifically, right, you think Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl, you're thinking newer comics.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, what is the rare prehistoric metal native to the Savage Land? It breaks down the molecular bonds of other metals. It's a hard one. Is it A, adamantium, B, uru, C, Antarctic vibranium, or D, carbonadium? I think I said that right.
These are tough questions.
Yeah. Kelly, if you want to put B for your answer, if you're going uru.
That was me that put that.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. I thought it was Kelly. My bad. It went so fast I couldn't see it.
I got artist
Little
hands,
comment
so
back
I'm
here.
typing on a phone. I always type 2 different letters.
I always forget to pop out the comments, so I can only see it. All right. Ready for the answer? Hold on. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. Okay. The answer is Antarctic vibranium.
I feel like you spelled it wrong.
Up. I was like, you couldn't possibly.
I've actually never heard Antarctic vibranium before myself, honestly, and I'm a huge, metal this, metal that, and Hulk will be blah, 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 and I'm super geek about it, so it's funny I've never heard that, but that is true. That is the answer. And that is the end of our trivia for this week. It looks like
We all win.
Brandon is the winner for fastest.
Ooh, fastest. Nicely done.
Fastest to answer. So everybody is tied across the board, it looks like. And yeah.
It's better than
Kelly
0.
Kelly says hard questions this week. Good job. Thank you. I put a tiny bit of effort. I put a little bit of effort. All right, so Brandon, you said you had some questions, boss. Fire away.
So, you mentioned before that you were like to do your digital work on your iPad. Procreate all the way, or do you like to use something else?
Oh yeah, Procreate all the way. It is such a simplified little program. It's really easy. I would love to use how to love to learn how to use. I would love
Not
to learn how
fired.
to Procreate Dreams, but
I want to try Procreate Dreams
Yeah.
too, but every time I was like, it's $20, and then the week comes, payday rolls around, you're like, wait, new action figures came out too, so.
Taryn, I gotta say that if you don't animate that rocket,
I know.
I'm gonna take it
Yes.
and animate it myself.
Yes.
Yeah, that
would you
one's
Would
good.
you please? Because it's still too daunting. I have stuff that is taking precedent over Procreate Dreams, and I'm like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Man.
He needs to move.
I give you permission, please.
Cool.
Animate Rocket.
I boo Procreate because I don't have an iPad. I have an Android tablet. Which we do not have Procreate. So I use Clip Studio.
Get one.
I got my iPad in an art trade, so I did chapter book
Wow.
illustrations for someone's old iPad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. I'm admittedly, I am so anti-Apple at this point in my
Hold
life.
on.
I don't know if I'll ever fully embrace ever doing an iPad.
No, good for you. I'm so
Yeah.
immersed in Apple.
Hold on.
It's not good.
James, let me just do this, ready? Let me just
Okay.
do this, okay?
Sure.
Apple. Just an iPad. No other Mac. For James. He really wants one. All right. Now you're going to get one.
Okay. All right.
Is that
Magic.
through the universe?
Yeah. Okay. Can you now also wish for me to have $10,000? That'd be great.
Ooh, all of us? Can we all get 10,000?
Yeah. All of
I'll
us.
take a tenner.
It'd
I'll
be
take a
amazing.
tenner.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Well, I have to say, I mean, I have both. I have Apple and I have Windows stuff, and I do like. It's really hard to separate because if I work on my iPad and I can just send stuff from my iPad to my Mac, do some stuff, send it back, and it's super easy. There's probably a workaround for Windows, but I have no idea what it is. So I love that aspect of it.
I always have to email my stuff to my desktop from my iPad or my Mac. Because it's the same. I have a desktop computer that I built so that I could do streaming.
Well, I think Apple's done a really good job with their ecosystem. I just the premium price behind their ecosystem is what is really to me, you know.
And that built-in obsolescence thing. It's definitely going.
And they make it very difficult if you want to switch over to anything else, right? So once you're in it, you're like, you feel like you're trapped. So you're like, okay, I might as well just get the next iPad. So I'm pretty anti that. Like, if you can't customize every single thing about every single thing, I'm like, I don't want it. But
that's a cool thing about Procreate. You can customize everything in there. You can make your own brushes, everything, just like you could do in Clip Studio. But one thing, and I've had this discussion with other people too, is that the Huion or the Wacom tablets, the really, really big ones that we all want, you can hook them to a Mac, but they haven't released Procreate on a Mac yet. Just on an iPad, which I'm really hoping they do, because then I'm going to buy the biggest thing that you could draw on. So,
and I will be in line with you. That would be great. I've got this cute little.
Bigger drawing space is always better. That's what I go for. Like,
she says,
if I ever switch over, it's got to be bigger or better in some way.
We're gonna build some great muscles though, using bigger tablets like that. Yeah,
exactly. It's all not in the wrist, right? The smaller tablet. It's all in the elbow.
Right, Mr. Alpha Red.
Yeah. James, welcome in, bro. Better late than never, man. How are you tonight? We are doing great.
Yeah, James from Alpha Red. He does his own Alpha Red comic book. He would love to do the superhero project too. I am almost certain.
Join us at the superhero project. We'd love to have you. Draw kids as superheroes, James.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
He's good.
James is all about that life, for sure. James, go back and watch the first half hour of the episode. You'll learn everything you need to know about the superhero project, and then let us know, and we'll figure out a cool time. We're all gonna draw for the superhero project and raise a crud ton of money. It'd be great.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have a Twitch soon, so maybe I can do a cross. I don't know how that works, but
awesome.
I'd love to figure that out too.
Right? So there's got to be a way. There's a way.
Killer. All right, guys, do you have any other questions for Taryn?
Well, we didn't talk about your studio. Is that your thing? Is that like a community thing? How does that one set up? How's that set up?
So I originally had a work-in studio space here in the River Arts District in Asheville a year or so ago, and it ended up being way too expensive. I couldn't handle it, and so there was another studio down the road called Trackside, and they offer wall spaces to showcase your work. Not necessarily working in that area, but you get to display your work, and it's way more affordable. So now I have a space that I regularly change out things. People will come by if they purchase something. I have a new blank space to put something else up, and it's working out very, very well. Plus, I still get to hang out with a bunch of artists, and I think there's 60 local artists in that one spot, but it's along this whole road of just studio, gallery space. It's so cool. I love it here. It's great.
Wow.
So sorry, James. That thing that you did, where you had kids come in and you were painting with them, was that your thing, or was that just part of the shop, or how was that?
So it was a free workshop that I hosted. It was part of the River Arts District Community Art Day. So we all offered something to showcase or teach so that people can learn. And I offered to teach people how to do pet portraits. And it was really fun. All the kids did such a good job.
It's cool.
But I really hope to do more like that. We always have something going on every second Saturday. This location, Asheville itself, has been the most artsy involved community I think I've ever lived in, and I've been in 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th state that I've lived in, so it's
Oh wow,
it's been really.
you've been around.
I've been around. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Why so many different states? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, one was
I'll
for
take a
a
two-person.
boy, and then I wanted to work in like some kind of studio capacity, so I thought Disney. So I went to Florida,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
turns
yeah.
out that wasn't for me, and it didn't even exist there anymore. And then I went to California, and I actually did get to work with a studio
Yeah.
remotely, which was cool. And I had a bad experience with somebody else there who promised me a studio job, and they didn't come through.
We've
But
all
it's
got
okay.
one.
I gained my adult points in
Yep,
that experience.
We've all
And
got
then
one of those.
too far from home. So then I moved back to the East Coast, and North Carolina was so many nice things had been said about Western North Carolina, and I was like, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm
I've
here.
been down there quite a few times.
Where,
It's pretty
where
cool.
do you hail as home? I guess if you ever have to go back to.
I grew up in Vermont,
Oh, okay, Vermont. Wow.
the land of Ben and Jerry's, maple creamies, and cows. Yeah.
Wow. Very cool.
Sugar on snow with a pickle. It's a weird concept, but it's delicious.
What? Oh, what is this? Is this some sort of dish?
Is that like a date night thing?
Yeah,
or
like
what?
when it's scoop up some snow and you put hot maple syrup on it, it turns into kind of like it gets a little bit hardened, and then you roll a like a popsicle stick with it, and it becomes almost like rock candy, and then you eat it with a pickle. I kid you not, it's delicious.
With a pickle.
Hey.
All right, you had me until the pickle part.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You don't have to have the pickle. If
Yeah,
you're
you
not
had
a
me.
hardcore Vermonter, you don't have to have the pickle.
That's Bamf asked, what are your influences and how the heck did you get into world pop culture?
Ooh. My influences, let's see, Leyendecker, Drew Struzan, Norman Rockwell,
Oh, Rockwell.
Corey Loftus.
Give us a list.
Oh gosh.
Tom
no.
Cruise.
Some artists on DeviantArt who I don't know if they still draw anymore. Makani, I don't know. Then we've got, oh my god, why am I forgetting her name right now? I love her stuff, and I can't believe I can't think of it. Anyway, a lot of animators. James Baxter, I love looking at his stuff.
Cool.
Glenn Keane, he was an animator first and a character designer second, and you can see it in the way he designs his characters. They have movement, even if they're static. So, yeah. Pickleball.
That's funny. She meant pickle, no ball. Add me a pickle. Kelly is a pickle fan.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes, pickle fan.
Yeah.
Heck yeah,
And
Kelly.
James says,
She
let's
loves
go to
it.
Vermont and eat some sweet pickles.
Don't forget, we're also known for maple syrup. I don't know why
Yes.
pickles has now become the topic, but still.
You know, that's funny. When I think, because I live in New York, when I think maple syrup, I actually think Canada.
Yep, me too.
That's where most of the maple syrup I see down here comes from. Is from Canada.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do what we can here.
But that's awesome. I will admit I don't know half those people's names. So I'm gonna have to look them up later. I'm gonna rewatch this episode and be like, okay, who does she write? Okay.
There's another one, Claire Hummel. I love Claire Hummel's work. She goes by Shumla on many socials. I'm a good
Heard
friend
that
of
name.
Lois now, which is so cool to say. Lois
Yeah.
Van Carl. And Devin L. Kurtz.
Very cool.
Love those books. They're all
Here's a fun question for you.
Yeah.
Has anybody famous drawn for the superhero project yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We had
Everybody that drew. They're all famous.
Well, they're all famous now. Yeah.
we had Brian Kessinger, who does a lot of Disney art, things like that. He did the little Kylo, like the playoff of like Calvin and Hobbes.
Cool.
Recently, I got Stephen Gordon, who did the original X-Men Evolution series.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
cool. My
that is
wife
wow.
loves that.
When I spoke to him, I was like nervous typing. I was like, "Hi, my name is Taryn. It'd be really cool if you'd draw with us." and I can't think of any more off the top of my head. I know we have. I know we've had some really cool people draw with us, but
That's
You
awesome.
had Bridget draw. I mean, I don't know how faint.
oh my God, Bridget! Yeah, Bridget Connell, guys. If you haven't checked her out, please do.
Okay.
One of my good friends and our good friends, and a fantastic comic book artist. Lovely person all around. So
Very cool. Very cool.
And she likes
awesome.
monsters too.
she does like monsters. She did a series recently about with the monster cereals. I love. Where is it? Oh. I had someone cast this in resin. This is Count Chocula. I love it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
It still smells like it.
That's
She did a
crazy.
whole series of the different monsters as D&D.
How does one resin cereal?
I don't know.
That's
There's
crazy.
an artist here. Her name is Mary Death.
Yeah.
Meredith, and so she did some resin stuff, and I was like, "Have you ever done one of like, you done it with Fruit Loops? Would you do it with Count Chocula?" And she's like, "You can provide me with the." I was like, "Girl, I stock up in October. I buy like 10 boxes." So I said, "I got the supply."
Okay. All right. It's good
Do
to
you
know.
think the flavor has changed over time?
Especially with the
I feel
resin.
yeah. Does the resin affect the flavor?
Yeah.
I just sit there and like lick it. It's not just like a scratch and sniff.
Like I always got blueberry, and I feel like more recently it tastes a little bit less like it used to. Could be my taste
a lot
buds.
less like it's a lot more like cardboard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it probably has more to do with the fact that they're not allowed to put a lot of things in our food that we were allowed to have when we were kids. I mean, but hey, we're all fine, right? We're not falling
No more
apart.
trans fats.
Yeah. That artificial dye 72 that made you glow under the sun. They
yeah.
can't put that in the cereal anymore. The level of
Blueberry,
radium
now with
is
ultraviolet
too
rays.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
radium has radium was a big taste factor. So
Just leave it out
yeah,
in the sun, it'll
probably.
stick together. Yeah, I mean, we could try.
Yeah. So it's probably the case. Oh my goodness. So DeviantArt. You used to do DeviantArt, huh?
Mm.
Headquarters ones.
I admittedly never. I had a hard time with DeviantArt because it was. Of course, I was a young artist when I did DeviantArt. This is like the only place you're like, wow, I should go to DeviantArt because everybody that does art is there.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you just kind of fall into the giant pit of sand that DeviantArt is.
Yeah.
As soon as you post, it's gone. But what did you? Was that something that you were very active in, or?
I tried to be. I liked DeviantArt at a time when Neopets was also very big, and
Oh, okay.
Priscilla, all those fun things. People were
Yeah.
writing their stories, and we had this massive explosion of like fairies and making your own OCs based off of like a base character. I know people do that still to this day, but to me it was brand new, so I was all over it. And Harry Potter was a big thing for me at that time, and the one artist
Yeah.
I followed like religiously, her username was Makani, and she did all Harry Potter art, so I learned how to draw a lot of characters from her. Same with Teelin, I think, also did Harry Potter art. This was before the movies, so it was really cool to see how people interpreted characters in their own style from their complete imagination. And then flash forward to 2019, I think. Yeah, I had moved to California, and turns out that's where the DeviantArt headquarters are. So
Oh, really?
They had a resurgence, and they were like, "We're trying to be big again. Do you want to come to the headquarters and just like see what's about?" And I said, "Whoa!" So I got to go. It was pretty cool. It was in this very tall building in the middle of downtown. A lot of other artists were there. We saw
Yeah.
a talk by RJ Palmer, who does amazing like dinosaur, dragon, Pokemon anatomy art. Oh my goodness. It was so
Wow.
good. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And then didn't hear anything else about it. I was like, all right, that was the
Yeah.
last bit of DeviantArt trying to be cool again. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It was a
don't.
time.
I don't. It's so funny, and this is I'm not trying to segue into a full conversation about DeviantArt here, but It's sad. I really wish DeviantArt had taken off more than it did, but it started to kind of feel a little bit like just like an artist club, and then there was nobody dynamically coming in and being like, hey, I really like art, I love DeviantArt, hey, how can I interact with these people?
Right.
It was more just like artists talking to other artists and stuff like that.
And it became somehow cringy. It became one different kind of one kind of style, I think, for a while that used to be the most prominent. And they tried to give it a facial on the lift. Bobby Chu of Lightbox and Schoolism, they asked him to come on. We partnered with him with the Superhero Project to draw profile, like a person's profile, and how to do that. And so it was like a contest to see if people could enter, and a lot of people entered, and it was really cool. But that's all it was for. It was like for the little one-offs. People didn't really stick around, which it's sad. A little sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Yeah,
that's my favorite thing to teach people is to draw profiles. Like there was a tabletop game place that was near me.
Yeah.
That they had D&D there every Friday. So what I was going to offer them was to teach them how to draw the profiles of their characters on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they went under, sadly, and it's because people suck. You know? People just like they trash everybody nowadays. It's the same thing with like the group like DeviantArt and stuff like that. It becomes cringy and all that. Plus, they were a huge advocate of letting AI steal artwork. It was crazy.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. That stinks.
They tried to put up a little fight at the beginning, and they were like, "We're doing our best to stop the AI art from coming in," and then there was just too much.
Yep. And then the flag went up, and they're like, "Okay, let them in." So.
Yep.
The D&D crew is pretty cool too. Like folks who play D&D, I haven't played it yet. I would love to try once, but designing characters is my bread and butter. So I get to work with another crew for their podcast called Bud and Herb. The Adventures of Bud and Herb, and I get to draw their characters for them, and it's such a blast. It's so
cool.
fun.
That's like one of my main things I ever wanted to do was help people just design their characters for D&D, because it takes them their imagination from when they're playing and actually manifest it onto something.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's why I like doing it.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned D&D characters and stuff like that. We just had somebody on our show. Mr. Fish, I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Really awesome artist. And he does a podcast series called Roll for Hero, where he basically creates a new character on his show every week or every couple weeks. He does a new segment or whatever, and he like creates characters based on what he rolls. And he's coming out with a whole like campaign about creating characters and drawing characters from what you created, and it's kind of like very D&D themed, and it's very cool. He's a awesome dude. We're hoping to be on his show at some point and kind of experience that as well once he does his Kickstarter for that project. So that's really cool. Check him out if you haven't.
If you ever want to see somebody that's really fast at drawing really well and clean, that's him. He is really quick.
He's insane. Mr. Fish is insane. It's one of those things. It's like I see him comment on a post, and I'm like, I can't compete with that. It's like a job posting. It's like, hey, I'm looking for a comic artist. And he's like, I'm here, and I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna bother.
All yours.
Mr. Fish is on it. Yeah, he'll draw it in a week for you. I can't do that. Yeah. He's phenomenal fast, and he's very creative, and he's got a lot of like stuff going on, and he's recovered but yeah, if you want to check him out. We had a podcast a couple weeks where he was on, and we chatted with him. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So Taryn, go ahead, Brandon.
I this was just a question I was going to ask earlier.
Yeah.
So aside from Heroes Con, do you do any other cons for just you, or do you do like if you go to a con, you're doing your stuff, but then you have the superhero project like with you or anything like that?
Yeah, so if I do a convention for myself, I'll bring postcards that have information about the superhero project, and I'll put it on my table, or I'll ask ahead of time to like Carla and go, hey, can we have a panel? Because quite a few folks who attend Heroes Con happen to have been artists that work with us, because either they're close capacity, I'd be like, hey, do you want to draw with us? So they've become well-known artists through us as well, and I was like, cool, that'd be fun. And if I go to other conventions in the past that I've helped out at, I'll help other artists with their booths, and that's just purely to help somebody else with their thing. But Lightbox Expo, I don't know if you guys have ever been.
No, another big one. Yeah.
It's so fun and overwhelming at the same time.
Dropping all the big show names on the show here.
You can get us in, right?
Yeah. Can you get us into that one too? That'd be great.
I can't. If you guys want to do a live stream draw off, and you're going to do it in the name of the Superhero Project around that time, I bet we can get you some passes.
Would love to do.
All right.
Your flights and stuff.
All right. Yeah. Hey, we're in.
Sold.
You had me a draw.
Oh my god, we're gonna have you guys like walk around with these A-frames, and it's gonna have a a little board on it, and so you'd be like, okay,
a little sandwich board.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's cool.
Can I talk to you about the Superhero Project? That was our first experience with the Lightbox Expo. We went. It was just myself and Lisa, and we brought. I think they were just postcards and little business cards that had like cute artwork on them from the posters in the past, and we just cold call everybody, and we're like, "Hi!" It felt a little slimy because, as an artist at a booth, like I really don't like when people come up and solicit their own stuff. But I tried to be as cool as possible. I'll be like, "Your stuff is like awesome. Here's a card if you want to. If you don't have to, if you don't want to, it's fine." And then the next 2 years, we actually were gifted a booth because of Bobby. We knew Bobby well enough, and he loved what we do. So we got our own booth, and we had a partnership with the Animation Guild. So we had them do posters as a project, as a whole cohort. And we displayed all of those posters that were created by the Animation Guild in our booth setup. So people can come up, they can see the posters in their natural habitat and see what they actually look like. And then we could stand there and go, "Would you like to hear about the Superhero Project?" And hand them a pen that has our organization name on it and stuff. Through that, we had a lot of signups for artists. We met some really cool people. Oh my gosh, the panels, you guys! There's too many. There's way too many to like catch all of the good ones.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have, and it's always been a fantastic show. So I'm unable to go this year, but Lisa will be there. So
very cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome. When is that? When is that show? You know,
October. I want to say 23rd to the 25th, or 25th
end of October.
27th.
Got it. Okay, where is that? Where is that?
Pasadena.
Pasadena.
In California.
California. Okay. Other side of the country. Got it.
I know. Right. We can't pay for your flights.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We had to figure that out. Bam says, I'm back. I was able to Heroes Con in 12. Is my cred still good there? I have no idea.
Might be. Dude, if you had good rapport, if you were a nice person there, I'm sure they remember you. I'm sure that you can go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We know Bam well enough. He probably wouldn't. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's funny.
Well, Taryn, before we wrap up for the night, I guess one thing I'd like to ask is, how would you recommend other people watching the show later, get involved in the community, give back with their art?
I would say if you check out shpkids.org and take a look at that artist section we have in there, if you send an email, that goes directly to me, and so I get to go, "Hello, welcome in." That would be fantastic. And if in the off chance your artwork is not quite up to par, if you're still like learning to do compositions and illustration, I will turn you away kindly and then offer, if you'd like to do other volunteer options, we have those as well. So
awesome.
By all means, do that. And then in general, look to your community and where you are. If there's a gap missing of like a sketchbook club, you can make one. That's how I got really integrated into my community here, was through Sketchbook Club, hosted by this really awesome, wacky dude. He's like a surfer Ashbilly, and he talks like this, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Love it, man.
He's always like, "Lock in, crew." So, yeah, if that's something that you see is missing in your community, turns out it's most likely that it needs to happen. So
Now, explain. I'm sorry. Explain the sketchbook club here, real quick.
Sketchbook Club is a chance for you to meet in a public space, bring whatever you're working on, and just hang out with like-minded individuals and share what you're doing. Or you can even have a weekly theme, something like that. I'm going to be having my brand new Twitch starting next month, I think, and I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'll be hosting a monthly theme so that you can bring artists from all over into doing the same project, and you can share with other artists, communicate with folks around the world. I'm really looking forward to that because artists are cute and they're like little hermits in their own little places, and it's fun to get them out of their shell.
Can confirm.
Because chances are they're really cool.
Yeah, we can confirm. Mr. Brian doesn't share any information over here.
Can your hermit shell be R2D2? I think that'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I just want to hear the back. Wow! Just like wow.
That would be a great challenge to do, where we all draw our own version of what our hermit crab and our hermit shell would look like as artists.
Yes.
That would be hilarious.
100%.
It'd be draw this in your style, and then just see what everybody draws.
You just gotta make a whole giant tank drawing, and then whatever anybody sends in, you put the hermits in a little environment.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Awesome. That is a great idea. I love it.
Get the
I love
community together.
You know what? It's so the sketchbook club thing. It's funny you mentioned that. I've been trying to do that forever, and I have absolutely zero idea. I don't know actually. So everybody I know is from out of state, or lives 3-4 hours away, like Brandon here, and Brian. They both live freaking Timbuktu away from me. So it's really crazy. It's hard to do, but I guess that's kind of the point. We're doing a studio now and stuff like that, where we can kind of have that little bit of an environment where we can feed off each other and
Even this,
draw together.
I love a digital format. It works so well remotely. I think if you have Discord and you're like, hey, we're all gonna hang out on chat on Wednesday at 7:00.
Yeah.
Tune in and share what you're working on. That also works.
And speaking of, you are more than welcome to pop by next week, Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. We'll be doing. We're going to be doing. So what we're going to do now is every other week we'll have a guest on, and then the opposite weeks we're going to be doing a draw session where we kind of come up with an idea of what we want to draw. We take some cues from the chat and stuff like that, and we just kind of have a good time. Last week we had Matt Flynn on. That was awesome. So if you want to come on, if that's something you want to do, you want to draw live, please come on and hang out. Or even if you want to make your little cutout things, that'd be awesome. That'd be amazing. So, Taryn, where can they find you? And you've already talked about the superhero project, but feel free to drop that info again if you'd like.
Sure. So if y'all want to hang out at the Superhero Project on socials, we're at the Superhero Kid, and online on the web we are shpkids.org. Woo! And then
shpkids.org.
shpkids.org. Me personally, on my socials, I go by Pterodactyl. I know it's a mouthful. It does have a silent P, but I love dinosaurs. So think of your favorite pterodactyls, even though they aren't actually dinosaurs. Pterodactyl, if you want to find me on Facebook, rarely, I'm Taryn Kazi Art. My website is my name, TarynKazi.com. I really lucked out with that one. And then coming up on Twitch next month, and I'll be Miss Pterodactyl. Somebody else took the Pterodactyl name.
What? Oh, crazy.
I know. Yeah.
Crazy.
So that's where you can find me. And then in the wild, you can find me in Asheville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, Taryn, thank you so much for coming on this week and talking about all the awesomeness and all the awesome stuff and giving back to the community and all the things that you do is fantastic. So thank you. Really looking forward to working with you in the future for sure. With the Superhero Project or in any other format, I guess, as well would be awesome. Thank you again for coming on.
Thank you guys. This has been great. Thank you so much.
Yeah. If you want to send up that Chucky bag full of cards for superhero kids,
you need to send me your info and I can send that to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put those cards. I'll put your business cards right on my table. I'm telling you, every time.
I also have Freddie Mercury. It's Freddy Krueger and Freddie Mercury combined.
That's funny.
I love a good one.
Yeah, I would absolutely. I do enough shows now where I would absolutely love to have like the superhero project something or other on my
Yes.
table.
Me too.
Like if it's something I draw in the future or whatever, have it at my table that people can look at and go check this out. I think it'll be fantastic.
Yep.
So if you have like a thing you want to send me, like an ad or
y'all
something,
have some addresses
Please
to
do.
send me. I can send you a goodie
Yeah.
bag with all kinds of fun stuff. Oh yeah.
absolutely, I would
That'd be
love
awesome.
to. I would love to make room on my table to do some good. So, well, we appreciate you coming on, and guys, don't forget to check us out next Tuesday, 8:30. We'll be drawing Eastern Central Time, doing some doodles. So come on in. We're also going to be announcing the giveaway winners soon. I apologize. I really slacked on that this week. That was supposed to be this week, so I apologize. So next week we'll do the giveaway announcement. And yes, thank you all for coming in. And thank you for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys have any closing arguments, segments, chats, comments that you'd like to say before we pop off for the day?
Just keep creating.
Yes.
Keep creating. I love it.
Stay
Brandon,
golden, Pony Boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
stay golden,
Yeah.
pony boy. It says Taryn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
I'm gonna piggyback off Brian. Stay creating, but make sure you start the conversation too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And as usual, guys, you can find me at Sketching the Beast. Brandon is at Chaos Within Studios, and Brian is at Mantlebeard. And Brian is going to have a really awesome drop coming soon, so keep an eye on him. And the rest of us as well. We have lots of things coming, so look forward to that. And until next week, guys, y'all have a great night. Peace.
See ya.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.